Welcome to the very first episode of Amit's Leadership Compass. For these episodes, I'll be sharing key takeaways from my favourite podcasts of the week so that together we can navigate the lessons, habits, and mindset that shape better leadership and better lives. This week's spotlight goes to the High Performance Podcast, one of my favourite podcasts, I must say. So it's a podcast with Jake Humphrey and Professor Damon Hughes, and this week it features Gary Brecka. Gary is a world-renowned human biologist, longevity expert, and health coach. Simon Sinek wrote a book once that said, "Leaders eat last." It's a multi-million copy selling book, to be fair. That phrase has always resonated deeply with me because I feel great leadership isn't just about driving results, it's about service, responsibility, and self-awareness. One of the many things I value about being part of the Hakeem Group, and I've got my Hakeem Group attire on today, is the mindset that we encourage to live by, one that's cascaded down by our founder and CEO, Imran Hakeem. Imran often speaks about finding inner self happiness, or the acronym FISH, and this podcast reminded me that true leadership starts with the self. To create positive, high-performing environments, we must lead from a place of personal balance. It's so easy to get caught up juggling work, home, and family, but if we want to lead others well, we must take care of ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally. So, what were my key takeaways from Gary's conversation with Jake and Prof. Hughes? Well, the first one was to move with purpose and variety, and the importance of prioritizing mobility, strength, and endurance, not to just extend your lifespan, but also your health span. That's the most important thing. There's no point living up to 100 if you're going to be bedridden. Let's have a long, healthy life. So it's just aiming for 150 minutes of work a week. That helps you get out of breath. Now, I do enjoy my Peloton bike rides, but in addition to that, I've rejoined the gym and got back to swimming. And since then, I feel much sharper and much more energized. Diet was the second point, and how to nourish with whole foods. Fueling your body with whole plant-rich protein, balanced foods, and reducing the ultra-processed ones makes a big difference. We only have to look at the Mediterranean way of life to show us how intentional leading can really improve the quality of the health and lifespan. At the end of the day, what you put in is what you get out. Sleep. Normally we're obsessed with the fact that we need to have 8 hours sleep, but it's not just about the quantity of sleep, it's the quality. So going to bed and waking up at the same time of the day, that helps to stabilize key hormones like cortisol and melatonin. And making this routine will help align your natural rhythm. And my favourite, I think, was the fourth point, and that's about connection, deeply and often. Now, for me, human connection isn't optional, it's a vital for emotional well-being and performance. Spending meaningful time with your loved ones, your friends, family, and your community, and also connecting with nature. So go for a walk, reflection, hug, walk, talk, and belong. Those who know me, I'm definitely a hugger and a talker. So here's my question to you. What leadership lessons stood out to you this week? Please share your reflections in the comments section, and thank you for watching. I'll be really grateful if you could be kind enough to subscribe, and please do check out the full episode of the High Performance Podcast with Gary, and the link will be in the comments section. Until the next time, keep navigating, keep learning, and keep growing together, because leadership at its heart always begins with you.